My wife came home after cheating on me with her coworker, so I paid her back by taking everything she had. I'm a corporate attorney specializing in contract disputes, and my wife worked as a project manager at a tech startup. We'd been married for 8 years with twin daughters who just turned 6. Our marriage wasn't perfect, but it was solid. We had date nights every other Friday. I made her coffee every morning exactly how she liked it with 2 pumps of caramel. She'd leave sticky notes on my briefcase with little hearts. We were good. 3 months ago, everything shifted. My wife got promoted to senior project manager at a satellite office 30 minutes away. Bigger team, bigger budget, bigger stress. She started coming home at 9 p.m. instead of 6. New responsibilities, she explained. Important client presentations. I believed her because she'd worked her ass off for that promotion. Then the small things started adding up. She'd shower the second she got home. Her phone was suddenly always face down. She bought new underwear from a high-end store, which confused me because she usually wore basics from Target. When I asked about it, she got defensive and said she deserved to feel good about herself. I'm a lawyer. I noticed patterns. I started paying attention. 2 weeks later, I was reviewing our credit card statement for our taxes. That's when I saw them. Uber charges to the same address every Tuesday and Thursday. $47 each time. The address wasn't her office. I pulled up the location online. It was a luxury apartment complex about 15 minutes from her work. I sat there staring at my screen for 20 minutes trying to rationalize it. Maybe a coworker lived there. Maybe team meetings. Maybe I was paranoid, but my gut wouldn't let it go. I called a buddy who's a private investigator. Told him everything. He said it'd cost $2,800 for a week of surveillance. I transferred the money that afternoon. He worked fast. By Friday, he sent me a folder with 47 photos. My wife and a guy from her office entering the building together at 6:30 p.m., leaving at 9:15 p.m. Same pattern Tuesday and Thursday. In one photo, he had his hand on her lower back. I felt sick. I didn't eat for 2 days, but I didn't confront her. That's the difference between civilians and attorneys. Civilians react emotionally. Attorneys gather evidence. I started moving money. Transferred $85,000 from our joint savings to a separate account at a different bank. Documented every expense in a spreadsheet. Started recording our conversations because we're in a one-party consent state. I kept being the perfect husband. Made her coffee, kissed her goodbye, asked about her day. Then I got the smoking gun. 2 weeks ago, my wife left her laptop open on the kitchen counter. She was upstairs putting the girls to bed. I saw a message notification from her coworker. I clicked it. My hands were shaking. They were planning a romantic weekend getaway to wine country, discussing which wineries to visit, joking about getting a couple's massage. He sent her a link to a boutique hotel, won $200 per night, booked with our joint credit card. I screenshotted everything, sent it to my personal email, cleared the notification history, closed the laptop exactly how she left it. That Friday, my wife told me she was going to a project management conference 2 hours away, leadership development workshop. She'd be back Sunday evening. I said, "That's great, honey. You deserve it." I even helped her pack. The second her Uber left Saturday morning, I called a locksmith, changed every lock in our house, cost me $850. Then I drove to her parents' house where they were watching the twins for the weekend. I handed her mom an envelope with divorce papers and the affair evidence. Her mom cried. Her dad looked like he wanted to punch through a wall. I filed for divorce that afternoon. Filed for full custody with a 40-page document including every photo, every Uber receipt, every text message the PI had recovered. My firm's family law partner said it was the most airtight case she'd ever seen. Then I sent everything to the other guy's wife. Found her on social media. She had 2 kids under 4. She deserved to know. Sunday night at 9:30 p.m., my wife pulled up to our house. I watched from the window. She tried her key, didn't work, tried again. Then she saw her suitcases on the porch with the restraining order taped to the largest one. She called me screaming. I didn't answer. She called 14 times. Then she showed up at a hotel and finally read the paperwork. Monday morning, she called from her mom's house. Her voice was different, smaller. She said we needed to talk about this like adults. I told her to contact my attorney. Tuesday, the other guy's wife posted on social media about the affair, tagged the company page. By Wednesday, both my wife and her coworker were fired. Company policy violation for workplace relationships that weren't disclosed to HR. The guy's wife took his luxury sedan in their divorce. Got primary custody of their kids, too. Last week, the judge granted me primary custody pending the final hearing. My wife gets supervised visitation every other weekend. She's living with her parents and working at a coffee shop making $16 an hour. She has to pay me $2,100 monthly in child support. I kept a house. I kept kids. And every morning when I make my coffee, I don't make hers anymore.